Hello, this ASMR video is being made to assist members of the Tran Discord server. I'll be speaking as if I'm a parental figure or some other very close figure, such as a best friend or maybe even a partner. I've decided to leave the image blank so that this video may be listened to at night or in dimly lit places without causing harm. If you're able, please move into a physically comfortable position, such as laying down in a comfortable bed or perhaps even sitting in your favorite chair. If you would also be so kind, please breathe in deeply through your mouth, hold it, and then let it go slowly out your nose. Breathe in deep, hold for just a moment, and release. Doing this steadily throughout listening to this ASMR may greatly help with feelings such as anxiety or depression. I know that due to the nature of this ASMR that many people will listen to it during heavy bouts of dysphoria, which can lead to anxiety, depression, and many other things. I find that emotions are very much like water. They are needed for life. Refusing their embrace can leave you a dry shell of who you are and who you want to be, but allowing yourself to be swallowed up in the storm will only drown you. I know it's been really rough, and, I'm just me, but I love you. You're worth the effort to continue, you know? And you're such a radiant spark of joy in this universe, and I want you to be here. Even the smallest spark can light a raging inferno, and the light you give, even when you're like this and your spark seems so weak, it's so amazing and beyond words. I know you don't see it, but you're such a beacon for hope and love and joy in this world, and I'm so happy that you exist. I'm actually really eager to see who you become and to get to know the real you. Weird question. Have you ever climbed a mountain? I think we all have our own mountains to climb. I'm still working up my own. It's really hard sometimes. Like, sometimes I have to take breaks, and sometimes those breaks are a lot longer than what I intended or what I wanted them to be. But then there are other times I've had to double back, and it's been really painful. My feet hurt really bad. I just want to reach the top already. But, I've found that taking just one step is a lot easier than climbing a whole mountain. One step is easy to plan and easy to do. It's easier to fit things around that one step. Though sometimes I have to analyze every little thing just to make sure that one step is the best step. But it's worth it. I see you climbing your own mountain. I know it's super hard, but you got this, okay? One step at a time, and before you know it, you'll be there. And hopefully more people will climb their own mountains and forge their own paths. And as they do, we can leave signs and help so that everyone else who comes after us has a much easier time of it as they come up. And I know you got this. You're so strong and you've been through so much and you've endured it all. I I know you've had dark thoughts, but you're still here. Even if there are times you really, really didn't want to be, you're still here. I know that may not seem like much, but just continuing on, It is. It's one of the hardest things you can do. I've had those kinds of thoughts before, and they weigh so heavily. You don't have to carry the weight alone. The weight is crushing, but sharing it with others makes it a little lighter, even though it's really, really hard and painful to even consider reaching out to someone and asking them to carry that burden with you. I'm grateful that you shared yours with me, even though you didn't let me hold as much of the burden as I wanted, even if you refused to let me carry the weight as far with you as I wanted. I'm thankful that you let me help you at all. That means a lot to me, and I hope that I was able to show you how much I love you. I hope that whenever I need to be strong, I can be as strong as you are. You inspire me and you give me hope. There are good people in this world, you know? There have to be. People like you exist. People like you give me light to see by as I climb my mountain. And all the while, people like you, they're climbing their own. I mean, it's really it's impressive. It is, but I worry about you. Are you eating enough? Are you drinking enough? Are you getting enough time, like, moving around and stuff? I love you and I miss you. I worry that you're not taking care of yourself. It's okay to have bad days and lapses. Making a sandwich can be so difficult whenever you're having those kinds of days. But, what's a little bit easier? Just eating some turkey, then eating some bread, eating a few pickles out of the jar. Like, I know it's weird, but they're all the same ingredients. They're all going to the same place. They're just not going, in a certain order that we'd typically consider the order of a sandwich. Even if you only got out of bed once today, to grab like a bag of chips and a Coke, I'm happy. I know that it can be hard to work your way out of that kind of maze, but you're smart, and I know you've got this, okay? You know, I like to talk about you, not bad things, of course, but I look up to you. You're cool and you're interesting and unique and you're such an amazing person. I like to brag about you. My coworkers, they're getting annoyed by it, but it's fine. I mean, it's not like Randy hasn't told the exact same golfing joke every day for the last 5 freaking years. I don't see what you're going through as something for me to be ashamed of or to hide from people. You're not a burden, but I'm not gonna let them look at your struggles and then look away. I'm not gonna let them put you down or look away from how amazing you are or your accomplishments. I want the world to see you how I see you. I'm going to memorialize every step you've ever taken on that mountain, and I want to get to know you. Like, I know you. That sounds silly and, nonsensical. I already know you, but, like, you're my baby, but, like, I want to know you. I've never met the real you, not yet, and it's scary. Um, so many people get rejected. I just I want you to be happy and safe, and part of that happiness is going to be you being who you've always been. It's gonna be you becoming who you've always wanted to be, and you deserve that. You deserve a lot more than that. so much more, but you deserve that at the very least, to come out and be who you've always been and who you've always wanted to be. You deserve happiness and love and respect and patience. You deserve the world, hun. You're part of my world. One of the best parts. You make me want to push forward and you give me the courage to do so, and you're just such a good person. You're so close, you know? I'm seeing the real you more and more now. Sometimes you don't even realize how you move and what you do and just how, well, how authentic it finally is. You seem happier, and I'm thankful for that. I'm glad that you can finally be you. I hope that you never have to go back into hiding again. And I'll stand there beside you whenever you need me, whenever you'll let me. And I know sometimes things get heavy and you need a shoulder to lean on, and sometimes you need a shoulder to cry on. I've got you, babe. I'm proud of you. Lay your burdens down for a time, okay? It's gonna be okay. Take that break that you need and, double back if you need to. The mountain's still gonna be here. It doesn't move away. It's not strong enough to do so. It's not strong like you are. I'll stay here, okay? I'll make sure that this place is marked so we can keep going once you're ready. There's so much to do and experience in this life. One day, this mountain is gonna seem so small. People are gonna ask about it, and you're gonna show it to them and how you've conquered it, and by that time, you'll be able to easily get to the top whenever you want because you'll have made your own path, and it's gonna be so easy then. But it's getting late, okay? Look, why don't we set up here for the night? A break is okay, and we need to get ourselves some water, you know? Just we need to be careful not to drown in it, okay? And when we wake up after we've taken the time to rest and to get some of that incredibly important water that we need, then we'll feel much better and we'll be able to have our go at the mountain a lot easier. Hey, I love you and I'm proud of you. I believe in you and you've got this. Okay, honey bunch? You've got this.